Dionysus is one of the Olympian gods, although he was not always considered as such. One of the most widespread versions admits that he was born as a result of the extramarital relationship between Zeus and Semele, a mortal daughter of the king of Thebes. Zeus' legitimate wife, Hera, with a jealous and vengeful nature, discovered her husband's infidelity and decided to prevent the birth of Dionysus by feigning a friendship with Semele. Once cajoled, the goddess would be in charge of sowing discord about the supposed deity of Zeus. Dazed and confused, the mortal goes to Zeus to request evidence to confirm his divine powers. After multiple rejections, the god of Olympus unleashed his anger and ended up charring Semele. Faced with this situation, Zeus decides to rescue his son from his mother's womb and implant the embryo in his thigh. It was at that moment that Dionysus ceased to be mortal and became a full-fledged god. Dionysus is considered the god of wine, patron of agriculture and inspirer of madness and ecstasy. All these concepts have a close relationship. To explain it, we will turn again to Greek mythology. After the gestation period, Zeus must hide the infant from his wife. For this reason, he turns to the rain nymphs and Silenus who lived on Mount Nysa. During his youth, he learned to cultivate vines and made a fermented drink. Unintentionally, he had invented wine. Amazed by the drink he had discovered, he began to perfect the techniques and became an expert in agriculture and grape cultivation. From that moment, he began a journey around the world trying to preach the culture of wine among all mortals. A curious fact about the harvest is that to obtain the juice that would later become wine, they crushed the grapes singing and dancing. A tradition that was maintained until industrialization. During his pilgrimage, he ended up earning another title, the Liberator, Eleutherios, which awarded him as the inspirer of ritual madness and ecstasy, two aspects that he prophesied along with his entourage of Maenads or Bacchanal companions, better known as Thyasus. Another of the achievements attributed to Dionysus is the origin of theater in Greece, since the first signs of the theatrical genre were linked to the god of wine. They were through celebrations organized at the beginning of planting, praying for a good harvest. In these festivities, as an offering, the Greeks sacrificed a ram so that the blood would bathe the fields. While this was happening, the Greek people danced and recited choruses, which was commonly known as dithyramb. From these ritual festivals there is a progressive evolution towards theater, which will give rise to two different aspects, tragedy and comedy. These retained their sacred character for a time. Later, these practices evolved into a more careful and celebrated type of theatrical performance in an authentic theater. An open-air building built expressly to achieve ideal acoustics and visibility. I hope you liked the video. If so, give me a like, subscribe and don't forget to activate the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you every time I upload a video.